At this time, I'd like to introduce another donor that has given so generously. He's been our sponsor of our Men of Excellence conference that we have done for several years now. He's been just generous in so many ways in giving scholarships as well as to our food truck. How many of you have heard about our food truck? That's going to be rolling out this summer. So at this time, he always gives a scholarship in honor of someone in the community. And I'm going to let him introduce the individual who he's giving it in honor of. But I'd like to introduce to you now Mr. Larry Lee.
Thank you so much, Jerry. I want to congratulate all the scholarship winners, but maybe specifically Monica, who is the winner of the Lee Boxey Culinary Arts Scholarship. I thank Ivy Tech for allowing me to get maximum bang for our buck. Yes, we are happy to support financially outstanding students like Monica, but I also, with my wife Linda, who is with me tonight, like to pay tribute to outstanding restaurant owners or restaurateurs in our community. This evening, I have the honor of paying tribute to George Smyrniotis, the founder and owner since 2000, the year 2000, of the Liberty Diner. The Liberty Diner at the intersection of Goshen Road and the US 30 bypass is the favorite restaurant of many of us, not just myself. And I don't think I'm belying anybody's confidence or Ryan Duvall's confidence. Ryan Duvall is the food critic for the Journal-Gazette newspaper. He will tell you that the Liberty Diner is his favorite restaurant. It's George Smyrniotis' gift to this community. Cosmopolitan in terms of its menu, the value, the right-hand column. You don't get a better value for your dollar. The food is excellent. The selection, everything about the restaurant is incredible. But most incredible is the host and hostess, George and his wife, Elena. Yeah. George, what can I say? He loves people. It's obvious that he has a love for people, and I think that's a reflection of his appreciation of the humanity and the decency and dignity of all people. He's an equal servant provider as host and owner of the Liberty Diner. It doesn't matter whether you're a construction worker, a blue-collar worker, or whether you're the owner of a industry or business in town. It doesn't make any difference. He treats everybody as if they're the only person in the room. I encourage you to patronize the Liberty Diner and learn firsthand what I'm speaking about. George, I salute you. I'm going to allow you to tell your incredible life's story and life's journey. And you might think that a restaurant as outstanding as his would be his greatest legacy, but I know, and he'll tell you as well, that his greatest legacy are his 3 children and the education that they have gotten. So George, here's George Smyrniotis. Let's welcome him.
Good evening, everybody. Well, I'm George Smyrniotis. I came to Fort Wayne in fall of '99. I got a place up in Goshen Coliseum. It used to be Azart's Big Boy. So I opened in 2000 with the name of Liberty Diner. So that's where I came here to Fort Wayne. Now, let's start from the beginning and go where I came from. I was born in Greece. I graduated high school from there, and I left and I went to Italy to play soccer there. I was about 17 to 18 years old. I didn't make a professional all the way because I got injured. I did kick the ball for a number of months there, but I didn't succeed because I got injured, like I said. So, but this stay in Italy for about 3 years there. And from there, I came to Canada. And I went up to Canada there. I continued in college there because I already had started, a few months in Greece before I went to Italy. And I graduated up there as a civil engineer. I worked for a company, Robert McAlpine, in a heavy construction for about a year and a half. The same time was my son was born, and things was a little bit tough because we had an inflation up in Canada in that particular time. So I was the youngest engineer, so they sent me all the way to Newfoundland, St. John, Newfoundland, for a job there. I didn't like it. It was a little bit tight, cold, and everything else. So I came back to Canada, to Toronto. So when I came back to Toronto, it was very hard for me to stick around and wait if they want to give me another job or not. So I decided to go back to the restaurant business. When I was going to school, I was working part-time as a busboy and bartender and this and that. So I went to the restaurant business because I liked it and I had some experience from my grandmother. Her name was Sophia. I liked the way she was cooking and everything else. So that's why I got in the restaurant business. So I got very success there in Toronto with the restaurant business. I sold the business from there, and I came to New York. It was my dream to come to the United States. So I came to New York, have a lot of relatives down there, but I didn't stay that much there. It was only about 3 months. I had some money in my left pocket, and I said, if I go and stick around here, I'm going to lose it. So I came to Chicago for something better. I didn't get anything going there too. So that was the time I met Mr. Alex Azar with his son George. And actually they met me there, and they said, listen, we have a place somewhere in Fort Wayne. I said, where is Fort Wayne? So they explained to me, they gave me the number, the directions, and I came over here and I really liked it, the location. So I came just for the location that time. In the beginning, it was very hard for my family because they were in big cities. They didn't want to adjust in the beginning. It was a little hard, but somehow all of us adjusted. And since then, I'm here and part of Fort Wayne. And I like it very much, and I think I put some good roots here and with the Liberty Diner. And I met some wonderful people, and they helped me out to be around, and business doing very well. I have no complaint about that. And by having some good business, I gave some very good education to my 3 kids. They're not kids anymore. And they flew the nest. Everybody's doing very well. I have a son. He started in Seattle, now he's Vancouver, Canada. He's a lawyer. He's doing very well. He works for Cisco Systems. My daughter, she's like me. She travels from place to place. She was in England and London for about a year. After that, in China, 3 years. Now she's in Dubai for 3 years. She's teaching, so she's doing very well. And my youngest one, with full scholarships, she's in New York University down there, and she's teaching there, doing very, very well. And my wife is in Notre Dame. So I am here in Fort Wayne and working every day, and here, that's why I am. This is my uniform every day. From Monday to Sunday, you see me every day like this. So I don't have that much to say. The only thing I can say for the students here, you better continue whatever you do and believe, there is future in front of you. As long as you like whatever you like to do, go ahead and do it. And definitely, like I said, it's this good future in front of you. It's opportunities, and that's what we came as immigrants. Even your ancestors, they came to America. They came here because it's a good country and it's a good opportunity for everybody here. It's open opportunities. You can grab something and you can do well. That's what I you say. Thank you very much to everybody, and good luck to the students, and special for you for graduating this year. There's a big world out there. I know you can do it. Thank you very much. Thank you.